everybody. Happy Monday, happy October, happy quarter 4. Everything today. Last 3 months of the year. How's everybody's day going? If you are new in my live, my name is Lane Levette, and I come on live to talk about digital marketing and teach others about it, how they can make money by selling digital products. The same way I'm doing it, same way thousands of other people are doing it. If you are curious about digital products or have ever wondered how to get started, this is the right live to be in. You can ask me anything you want to know. I pretty much teach people how to get started with done-for-you products you don't even have to create. There's not a lot of work that goes into it. You just have to be willing to get started and invest in yourself to get started, and that's pretty much it. If you have the right mindset, you're willing to invest to get started, you can actually do this business just like anybody else. So if anybody is in my live, when everybody comes in that wants to know anything about digital marketing, digital products, feel free to ask me. I think I'm going to try to wait till more people come in. What is this on? Okay, we'll take it. But yep, so if y'all have questions on digital products, digital marketing, please let me know down in the comments. Hey everybody, anybody in here interested in digital marketing? If you're new in my live, please let me know. I'm just pretty much answering questions on digital marketing, how you can get started selling digital products. Hey T, how are you doing today? And teaching people how to basically get started, especially before 2024 ends. Still have time to get started. Now is the perfect time. Last quarter of 2024. If you want to earn extra income, it's beginner friendly. Anybody can do it. T, do you have any questions today? Anybody in here have questions, y'all, on getting started selling digital products? I'm not sure who is in my live right now. T, let me get my notebook. I think I had something to ask. Okay. Today feels like Monday. I don't know why, but definitely feels like a Monday. If anybody is new in my life, y'all, I pretty much started digital marketing, selling digital products April 1st. 6 months today, right? For me? Is it 6 months? Yeah. Yeah, so like right at 6 months for me. And I have been super successful at it. So I'm just glad that I got started. If anybody is in here wants to know more or wants to know how to get started, ask me anything you want to know. This is just a Q&A session where I'm answering questions for anybody who is curious about it. All right, y'all. Anybody with questions on how to get started with digital products and pretty much earning extra income? Some people are turning it into a full-time job because they're making more than their 9 to 5 income. Me, for an example, but I still work my job even though I bring in more income selling digital products. Y'all, if you have a phone with internet, of course you need a phone with internet. You don't need a laptop. You don't need a computer to do this business. You can literally do everything from your phone. You need a digital product, of course. That's where the done for you products come into play because you don't have to create anything from scratch. You can buy a done for you product already done, rebrand it, and sell it. You need a selling platform like Stand Store or Beacons and social media. That's it. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. If you have all of those things, you can start this business like anybody else. You just got to be willing to learn and then invest in yourself, in your education to actually learn marketing skills. You are now because you commented. You could have been never here if you wouldn't have commented. That's the only thing about YouTube. You don't know who's here unless you comment. I just got on here, Alicia, like 5-10 minutes ago. I'm just answering questions. I don't know why I'm not talkative today, but just pretty much answering questions for anybody. I think it's because it feels like a Monday. It feels like a Monday to me. I don't know why. But it definitely does. If anybody is in my live that's new, wants to know more about selling digital products, let me know in the comments and then I can tell you more about it, like how to get started. It's actually not hard to start, y'all. It's really easy to start, honestly. It's beginner friendly. You just have to be willing to post content and stay consistent. And if you're willing to do that, it's not hard to get started at all. Oh, wow. All right. Anybody in here with questions on how to get started with a digital product business? Alicia, why you said okay? Y'all, like I said before, all you need to start digital marketing and start like your own little business is a phone. Hey, Love Scene. Is it Love Scene Herb? She said she finally caught me on live. Yeah, I only been on maybe like 10 minutes too, so I just got on here. So if you have any questions, please make sure you ask me. Took your lunch early. You must get off late today, Alicia. But I was just saying, y'all, to start selling digital products and like start a business is not hard. All you need is a phone with internet. If you got a phone with internet, a social media account, because where you're going to market it, social media, you need a selling platform. So you got to sign up for Stand Store or Beacons or something like that that hosts the digital product. And then you need a digital product. And that's where the done for you digital products come into play. You don't have to create them yourself. You can already get a product that's already done. And as long as you got those 4 things, you can literally start like as soon as possible. You just got to be willing to post content online and then remain consistent. And then one of the products I recommend starting with is DBA or UBC. UBC is an in-depth course. DBA is more of a PLR community. It's more affordable, but it's not a course, but it's definitely a way for you to get started with a ton of value, and it will offer you a lot of products that are already done for you. I'm starting to set up my beacons. That's good. I like beacons. I like the way beacons looks. Like when I see people's beacon stores, I like the different designs, like how creative it is for beacons. Yes. But yep, as long as you have all of that, you can literally start marketing, basically. So if anybody has questions, let me know. I came across somebody's beacon store. I can't remember who it was on Instagram. I cannot remember who. All I know is when I seen it, it made me want to switch to beacons because the way it was set up. You just started the live. Yes. I just started like 15 minutes ago. Yep, 15 minutes ago. I got off work and pretty much came straight on live. And if y'all work, if anybody in here works a 9 to 5, you can still do this on the side. The same way I do it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it can definitely be done. Oh, wow. 7:15. Ooh. You almost there. You over halfway, so that's good. How many videos should we do per product? What do you mean, like per product? Like you're talking about the digital product? It's not really a matter of how many videos per product. It's just a matter of posting content every day. I don't know if you on Instagram or not, or what platform you're on, but it's a matter of posting like at least 2 to 3 times a day in the beginning. Like being consistent. If you're on Instagram, you want to be posting reels at least anywhere between 1 to 3 reels a day. The more reels you post, of course, the faster you may grow your following. But it's just a matter of posting content, not necessarily per product, if that makes sense. YouTube and TikTok, yep. TikTok, same concept. Like, are you faceless? Or you face forward? So with YouTube, I just go with the flow, honestly. I post shorts. I repurpose my TikTok videos and put them on my YouTube shorts. And then, yeah, you faceless? Yep. And then, so I'll put the same videos that I post like on Instagram on YouTube shorts. But then, of course, I do long form content too on YouTube. But it's just a matter of posting daily, multiple times a day. I'm still learning on beacons. Look, girl, you probably know more than me about beacons because I only had beacons for like a week when I first started. So you probably know more than me on beacons, honestly, because I didn't work with it long enough. But I like the way the stores look when the people have beacons, right? Yeah. So just try to post multiple times a day, like content, and just make sure you put in like a call to action, like click the link or comment this word for more info. Just make sure you put like a call to action in your captions. You're welcome. Anybody else in here have questions about how to get started with digital marketing? So, like I was saying, I don't know if anybody's new in my live, but I'm just pretty much answering questions on how to get started with digital marketing the same way I did, the same way you see thousands of other people starting. You can literally start a digital marketing business selling digital products by just having a phone with Wi-Fi. You got to have a done for you product, of course, a digital product. You got to have a platform to sell it on. So, stand store, beacons, for example, and then social media. That's it. That's all you really need to start. And you can literally start, set up your store all in one day and start marketing. And you can do it faceless. You don't have to be face forward if you don't want to. I had a whole faceless account for the longest, and I was only faceless for a while before I actually was face forward over here. But that is all you need to get started, honestly. And you just got to be willing to post content and remain consistent. And then one of the products you can start with if you are new would be a course. If you need the skill to learn the skills of digital marketing, the course I recommend is UBC. Or you can also start with DBA, which is a PLR community. It's more affordable, but it's a way for you to get started, and it has a ton of value. It will provide you with all the products you need. You don't have to make nothing from scratch. And it will teach you multiple streams of income, which is what we want, right? Multiple streams of income. Hi, Jacqueline. Yes, with so many options and so much to choose from, how did you choose what social media platform to use? I think because I was already on TikTok as a content creator, like trying to do like Amazon reviews and like unboxings and stuff like that before digital products. So I already had my TikTok going. But I went to Instagram because I first started hearing about faceless digital marketing, and I was told the faceless was mainly on Instagram. So I instantly just went to Instagram and made a new business account and started as a faceless marketer on a brand new account over there. And then my YouTube channel already had, I just didn't have as many, I didn't have a lot of subscribers, but I already had this channel, but I was doing like day in the life. So once I learned about digital marketing, I just turned my YouTube channel into like digital marketing too. So it depends. A lot of people say faceless is better on Instagram. I do know people on TikTok do it too. But it just depends. I wouldn't say start off with multiple if you're a beginner, because then you got to keep up with all of them, right? You got to be consistent on all platforms. If you start them all, so I would say start with one and see how it works. And then if you want to try a different platform, try a different one. But yeah, I kind of already was on social media, so that I think that's why. So it really just depends. Like I'm on IG faceless. I still can't get the hang of Instagram. Their algorithm is all over the place when it comes to me, but I still post over there, like my faceless reels and stuff. So TikTok is a little bit different. TikTok is more like down to earth, more of like where you can post real, authentic content and just be yourself. To me, I feel like Instagram, you got to be super aesthetic. That's just my opinion. So it really just depends. But yeah, as I was saying, DBA, you can literally start a digital products business by just having your phone, internet, pick a platform you want to be on as far as social media, create a stand store or beacons. You can do a free trial through my link for stand store for 2 weeks, and you literally invest in like DBA or UBC, and you can literally start posting content and start the business like that quick. You just got to learn as you go. If you get UBC, you may need to spend a little time going through it because it's a full in-depth course that's going to teach you how to show up online, how to build a personal brand, how to sell, how to market, how to attract customers, so much stuff, email marketing, all of that. But both programs teach you how to set up your store. So you literally get them, you get access to the modules, and it teaches you step by step how to set everything up, literally step by step. And then you kind of go from there and learn as you go. DBA is more of like a PLR community, so it's going to teach you step by step how to set up DBA, but then you're going to get a whole bunch of digital products that you could choose from if you want to sell them. And then it will also teach you like different side hustles or different ways to make income. And say, for example, if you wanted to start an Airbnb business, or you wanted to get into wholesaling, or you wanted to, what else, do homeschooling, a homeschooling business, or what else? There's a lot. So there's a lot of different ways you can earn income, and they teach you like different ways to start other businesses. UGC, TikTok Shop, they teach you drop shipping, a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. for a super affordable price of only $222 for DBA for the whole community, volume 1 and volume 2. Me personally, I started with UBC. I started out with UBC. I just paid for the big course so that I can learn digital marketing, learn the skill of digital marketing. I did it on payments, and I started there, and then I invested in DBA later and added to my options to offer to people. How did you choose the platform to sell on, and do each one connect with or to your social media account? Right, so it depends. It really is a lot of options. So Stan Store is most popular, of course. I know everybody hear about it, but that's because it's really, really user friendly. It does cost. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's user friendly, and you get a lot of things you can do with Stan Store. Like everything is integrated into one. So I use Stan Store. I've used other stuff too. I've used Snipfeed before. I like Snipfeed, and then Beacons. I offer Beacons to people too because Beacons is it costs less, and it's a good platform too. I'm just not familiar with Beacons, like helping people set it up, because I didn't have it that long. But I went with Stan Store because it's easy to set up, and it's easy for people to navigate your store. So that's why I chose that one. And then as far as the email marketing, it depends. So when I first started with Stan Store, I didn't want to pay $99 because Stan Store has their own email marketing built in. If you choose the $99 plan. In the beginning, when I wasn't making any sales, I was on the $29 plan, which is the first plan you can pick from. But you could not do email marketing through Stan if you chose that one. So I used MailChimp. That's another option. It's an email marketing platform that you can integrate with Stan. So literally, I had my Stan Store going in the beginning on the $29 plan, and I had MailChimp as my email marketing platform. I think I was paying like $10 in the beginning. And there's a button where you can turn it on where everything you capture in your Stan Store is integrated with the email marketing for MailChimp. So hopefully I'm making sense. So it really depends on you, like your budget, how you want to do it. I know Beacons has a plan where you can do like a $10 plan, and you can get email marketing, you can get everything. So it costs less. So it really just depends. You just have to weigh your options. What is DBA? DBA is a PLR community. It's a done for you digital products. It's a way for you to start digital marketing. Or if you already started, it's a product that's a full community, and it has a bunch of done for you products already in there that you can rebrand, change them up, do what you want. And then it also teaches you multiple streams of income. So all the things I was just saying, it teaches you how to start. If, say, for instance, you wanted to start an Airbnb business or Turo business, or learn UGC, or learn TikTok shop, or learn Pinterest, or learn LinkedIn, a t-shirt business, it teaches you Printify. So it's like a whole little community that is dedicated to like teaching you different ways to make money. So you literally invest in DBA, and it teaches you how to set it up in your store. Then you can either learn something from it, like learn a business that you're interested in and get started, or you can resell DBA as a whole because it comes with master resale rights. So a lot of beginners start with DBA too because it's only $222. If they don't have like any products, they'll start with that, set up their whole store, and then most people learn from DBA. Like they'll learn another business. So not only can you resell DBA, so you'll have a whole platform that you can resell to people, they end up learning one of those side hustles in there and starting a whole nother stream of income, which is what you should be doing. So they're reselling DBA. And then I know a girl who's started a whole t-shirt business because she learned how to do it from DBA. I know another girl who opened her own virtual call center because it teaches you in DBA. So they do that. They bring in income that way. And then they also are able to resell DBA. What is their web address? So it's not a web address. It's a digital product. If you want to know more about it, it's linked in my bio. So it's a product that you purchase, and then you get access to the community. It's linked in my YouTube bio under my Stan Store. So it's not really a web address. It's hosted on the it looks like this. It's hosted on the school platform. So it's like a course kind of like a whole program you get with the module. So kind of like that. You buy it, and then you have it for life. and you have your hands, you have all the information in front of you, and then it teaches you how to resell it if you want to. And then when you go to volume 2 in it, y'all, this is where all of the other side hustles you can learn from are over here. So it's a ton of information, y'all. Super valuable, and I think they're getting ready to add volume 3. So if you are interested in DBA or heard about it and been waiting, been on the fence, definitely join DBA before volume 3 drops, because sometimes they'll raise the price. But if you already in it, you always get access to all the information without paying anything, if that makes sense. So if anytime they add to it, you automatically get access. Because I got DBA a while ago when it was $111. See what I'm saying? And then when they added volume 2, teaching all the ways to make extra income, we didn't pay nothing, because once you in it, you're in it. So it's super valuable. They host Zoom calls. That's what I like about it. So they host Zoom calls all the time. They have like a calendar in there. You click on the calendar, it'll tell you like what the Zoom call is about, what time. So for example, they did a Zoom call on wholesaling. It was like a 2-hour Zoom where they teaching you, letting you ask questions. They did another one on Chat GPT, teaching you how to use it right. What else? They did another one on like let me see so I don't say the wrong thing. They did another Zoom call on, I said wholesaling, right? Wholesaling, Chat GPT. They've done it on Shopify, Printify. So not only do you get in the community, but you get ongoing support. So they literally do Zoom calls all the time. And you just join. If you're in there, you can just click the link and join them anytime. So it's like constant learning that they always teaching something, always adding something. Y'all, they even do Bible study in there. So they do Bible study, I think, on Wednesdays. So it's like I think it's on Zoom. I haven't joined it. They do a mindset call. So just all kinds of information constantly coming at you, that you literally have everything like right at your fingertips. You can pretty much, if you get DBA and you don't find a way to make money, something wrong, because there's like a lot of stuff in there that you could do. I think they just added notary, like a notary class, teaching people how to be a notary, but how to make money as a notary. Because I know I used to be a notary, y'all. I used to be a notary in the state of Texas, but I didn't realize there's so many ways you can make money as a notary. So they added that to this class, teaching you the different ways you make the money as a notary. Yes, you should definitely get it. It's worth it. It's worth every dime. Trust me. I've never heard a complaint about DBA. But it's linked in my bio. If you go to my bio, go to my stand store, and then you'll see it. It'll say DBA. And then you can also get DBA on payments. Don't forget, like if you qualify for Afterpay or Klarna, it'll break your payments down into like 4 or 6, I think, depending on what you qualify for. But yeah, I definitely wish I wouldn't have let my notary license go, because now I'm learning all these different ways you can make money as a notary. And look, the notary classes today, I didn't even know. So it literally would tell you at the top when you're in the classroom. I know it's backwards for y'all, but it just says notary class starting in 2 hours. So it's like that. So literally it'll be a Zoom that I can join and sit in there and listen, or I could ask questions. And it's pretty much, they use people who are professional in that space. So it's not like the same person, right? Because you want to pick people who are doing well in these different spaces. So, for example, wholesaling, they got somebody to teach wholesaling who is making millions of dollars doing wholesaling, right? So he's the one hosting the Zoom. Same thing with the notary. They got somebody who is making money as a notary, hosting the notary class. So you're learning from people who are actually doing it, if that makes sense. But yep, it is definitely a great. I always say, like, for the price, y'all, it's super affordable. I'll be like, but that's good. That's good that you have a program like that where the creator didn't like make it super expensive, even though it's worth way more, because it helps me and everybody else help more people, if that makes sense. Because everybody can't afford sometimes a higher price course like UBC, which UBC is worth every dime too. Because I started with UBC, but that's like on a whole different level. It's not the same as DBA, right? So I don't like to compare the two because they're not the same. UBC is a digital marketing course, like in depth, and then DBA is more of like a PLR community because it's giving you all these different resources that you can resell or learn, like other ways to make money. And then UBC focuses mainly on teaching you how to build a personal brand, show up on the internet, and make the sale, right? So it's teaching you the skill of marketing, which you need too sometimes. So it really just depends on the route you want to take and how well you do. Both of them are beginner friendly though. And as you see, I have both because they both super valuable. I just started with UBC instead of DBA. Anybody in here have questions on anything I talked about or said so far? This is what I want. This girl, I'm not even playing with you. Like, it's, if you purchase it, you'll see. Like, I'm not even saying it just to say it. It's got a lot of information in there. And it's like they add stuff all the time. Like the creator, she always adds stuff, and it's like valuable stuff, not just anything. Yep, I love it actually. The price point on point. The information is on point. Everything on point. I mean, it teaches you email marketing. They have a content vault. They even teach you how to use CapCut, how to set up automations. They talk a little bit about TikTok, Instagram. They teach you how to edit in Canva, how to budget. They teach you about credit, y'all. Business credit. They teach you about a beauty business, like people who are into like beauty. Affiliate marketing. So they even teaching you that. Y'all, they even do a workout session. They have a workout every Monday. They do like a workout on Zoom. And then it comes in, I think, Spanish, French, and then another language, I believe. So, yeah. They teach you about taxes, finances, life insurance. Y'all, it's a ton. How to be a travel agent if you wanted to be a travel agent. They even have a module on YouTube, y'all, teaching you what and what not to do on YouTube, how to grow a YouTube channel. They have a men's marketing module, so a whole section dedicated to men. Amazon KDP, so that's like the Amazon, how to sell on Amazon. I think there's like the books and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. And then they teach you about Facebook, how to monetize Facebook. So a lot of information. Even stocks. Y'all don't even know this was in here, but it's just beginners, like stocks. Shopify is in here, so it teaches you all about setting up a Shopify store if you wanted to use Shopify. I'm trying to drink this water. Y'all, I really got to think about this water. Because I do not like water. Anybody in here with questions that's watching the live? If y'all are watching and y'all hesitant, now is the time to get started. Look, it's the end of the year. We in quarter 4. Y'all got 3 months. This is the last quarter of the year. Like, perfect day to start, right? You're welcome. You're very welcome. Perfect day to start because you still got time before the year ends to stop procrastinating. Look, y'all, I even procrastinated for a while. Like, I think back and I'm like, dang, I should have started sooner. But I'm glad I started when I did, y'all, because it's been exactly 6 months for me. I started April 1st, and here we are October 1st. So 6 months ago, right? And to think, what if I wouldn't have started? I would have still been over there at my desk working my 9 to 5, which I still work, but I still would have been complaining about money, complaining about 50-cent raises, still complaining, but not doing nothing to change it, right? So I'm just glad, like, that one day I just got to the point where I was so fed up. I was like, you know what? I'm about to invest in this course, $500 or not. I was like, I'm gonna do it, because sometimes you gotta spend money to make money, y'all. That's just, everybody should know that. That's just how it works sometimes. Sometimes you gotta invest in order to see your return. Everything not just gonna be handed to you, if that makes sense. Right. Because I complained a long time. And if I would have just let more months go by, I would still be in the same place, not knowing that this works, because I was hesitant. I'm like, I don't know about this, because I'm seeing everybody talk about how much money they making doing digital marketing. And I'm like, and you see it so much, I'm just like, okay, everybody can't just be making it up. And then I did kind of just sit back and watch. And then finally I was like, I'm finna get this course. I'm investing in UBC. Look, I did payments, y'all. I did the 4 payments, and I'm not gonna lie. When I did the 4 payments, I ain't know how I was gonna make the rest of the payments. I was only worried about the first one, right? Because when you do payments, you still get full access to the course. You still get to resell it. Same. So I made the first payment. I got access to the course, and I was like, dang, I don't know how I'm gonna make the rest. I made them, of course, but that wasn't my concern. I was just happy I got approved for the payments, and I got the course. And honestly, it was the best thing I could have done. The best thing I could have done, y'all. At this point, I've been in this 6 months. I've made over 30K. So I only say that to let y'all know it is possible, like, to do this and, like, be successful. There's people who've made way more than me. There's people who've made less than me. I'm happy with that, At this point, I make more selling digital products than I do from my job. So it definitely worked out for me. But I put in the work, y'all. I put in the time. I put in the effort. I was posting every day. I was learning. I was changing it up when I needed to change it up. I was coming on live, helping other people. So not just, like, worried about myself, like, honestly helping people. Like, people who buy from me, I wasn't ghosting them. I was, like, getting on Zoom with them if I needed to. If they was reaching out to me, I was responding. So it's really all about how much effort you put into it too, and then also your mindset, like the mindset you have. Are you willing to, like, serve and help other people at the same time, right? But it definitely worked out for me. So I kind of come on live all the time and just talk about my journey, and help other people get started, and just answer questions, because a lot of people have questions because it's unknown. Because I know when I started, I had a lot of questions, but I was just a person that didn't ask. I just sat in lives and didn't say nothing, or I would do my own research. That's how I know I get people in my life who don't ask questions. They just listen. And nothing wrong with that, because I'm that person. Like, I'll be in somebody's live. They won't even know I'm in the live because I don't say nothing. But I really be listening, though, and, like, getting all the information. Right? It's a mindset. Like, it's mindset is, like, over half the battle, honestly. Because I tell people all the time, you can have the best digital product. You can have the best website. You can have the best everything, but if you got a negative, poor mindset, you ain't going nowhere. Cause it's all about mindset. I've seen people who don't. I'm so sick of these scam calls, y'all. I don't know what to do. But I've seen people who don't have the best products or the best website, like, aesthetically pleasing. Like, it's not aesthetically pleasing, but when I tell you they got the best mindset, like, they believe in they self. Oh no, I know you. Who is this? It's like they believe in they self. Like, you pretty much got to be delusional, right? Honestly, because delusional people be the ones who be winning, because they really be believing it. And mindset is like half the battle, y'all. If you really believe, like, your business gonna go far, you got this, and you just on top of your game. Of course, you got to make sure your content and your web, everything match, but mindset will take you far. Because if you got a negative mindset, it's going to hold you back. Or if you feel like you can't do it and you always in your mind you on live, in your mind you posting content, but you really don't know if you could do it. Like you second guessing yourself. That's not gonna be good. But that's why I like these courses that I got, UBC and DBA, because they talk about mindset, teaching you how to have the right mindset. Because it's important, right? In any business, especially this one. So it teaches you all about that. Anybody in here have questions? Y'all hold on, I'll be right back. Anybody have questions on anything I stated or said? Or anybody that's new in the live that came in after I was talking that wants to know more about digital products? Yes, no? All right. Anybody else got questions on DBA or UBC, y'all? Well, thank you, Bruce, for the compliment. So, y'all, if y'all want to get started, now is the time. I'm not going to say it again. I think I said it too much. But, yep, if you've been on the fence about starting digital marketing, you definitely should. It's a growing industry, y'all. It's $1 billion industry. I think it's supposed to be a $1 trillion industry by 2030. So it's continuing to grow. Now is the perfect time to get started before 2024 ends. All you need is a phone with internet, a platform to sell on. For example, Stand Store, Beacons, social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, one of those, and a digital product, which is what I'm talking about, a done-for-you digital product. So you could start with DBA or UBC. DBA is 222. Both options, you can start with payments, y'all, through Klarna or Afterpay. You don't have to pay up front. You can literally break it into payments. You still get full access no matter what. You're still able to resell no matter what. And you can literally start. It tells you how to set everything up in your store. And then you kind of just go from there. You learn as you go and you post content. I'm not going to say it's easy, but you definitely got to remain consistent, keep the right mindset, and then keep changing your strategy if you have to. Keep learning. And it can be done. It's beginner friendly, y'all. I was a beginner when I started. I did not know much about digital marketing when I started in April. So I just stepped out on faith and I was like, if everybody else can do it, I can do it too. Like, why not, right? So that's what I said to myself. And I started and I learned from the course that I started with, which was UBC. And then I also learned from other people online, like watching other people. So same way I did it, same way you can do it. Anybody else with last minute questions before I get off? I don't want to get off if somebody do got questions. Make sure you ask me. Y'all, it's really a simple business plan. Digital marketing is simple. Like the business plan part of it, the setup of it, like the whole concept is simple. It's just the hard part is just remaining consistent. Like even when you don't see sales in the beginning, like continuing to keep putting in the same effort. So if you like somebody who want to make extra income, this is perfect. If you want to find a different way to make money full time, this is also perfect because there's a lot of people who have quit their full-time jobs eventually and do this full time. I make more money than my job right now. I just have not quit yet. But it's definitely possible to do it depending on how much effort you put into it. But I feel like there's no reason to be broke in 2024 at this point because there's so many ways to make money, especially with digital products. If something not working, do something different. But there's definitely not a reason to be broke because there's so many ways that you can use social media to your advantage, right? Only if you're willing to do it, though. Some people just not willing to do it. Some people just lazy. So if you're lazy, then it's not going to work. But I do feel like when people get to their breaking point and they get tired of their situation, for me, it was that paycheck to paycheck, having to wait for the next check. Like, I got sick of that. When you get to your point of whatever it is you annoyed with, that's when you'll start. Like, when you get tired of, like, a certain situation, me, I just wanted to be able to have more money, do what I want to do, and eventually leave my job. Like, my goal is to leave my job. That's why I started, because I don't like my job. So my goal is to leave my job, and I started out with $1,000 goal, y'all, extra $1,000 a month, and I went way past that. So it's definitely possible. My next step is to actually leave my job. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but that's the next step for me. So if that sounds like you got to start first to be close to that point, right? but it can definitely be done. Anybody else with any questions? If not, I'm gonna get off in 5 minutes, y'all. It's not affiliate marketing, but I still want to start with DBA. You definitely should. DBA is so valuable, y'all, for a reasonable price, right? I love DBA because there's so much information. I love it because it teaches you different ways to make money. So many different ways you can make money, right? So you don't have to depend on one income stream. You can have multiple. So even if you're not doing good at one, you may have multiple that add up to a certain amount of money, right? So that's the good part about it. Yep, it teaches you stuff about affiliate marketing too. Affiliate marketing is okay, but I definitely would do multiple streams of income. Yep. Anybody with last minute questions? I got 2 minutes, two or three. Do you have a goal for next year or just planning how it goes? My only goal for next year, Bruce, is to quit that damn job. No, let me stop. Oh God. I don't have like a specific goal. I should have one, but I don't. But I do know next year I do wanna leave my job at some point next year. I don't know what the number is I'm looking for, but I'm definitely wanting to save more money. I want to see more money in my savings account, and I'm gonna leave my job. But so next year, that's my goal, to be gone eventually. Maybe by mid 2025. Nothing past that. If I ain't gone by the summer of 2025, something wrong, y'all. Come check on me. UBC is UBC. So it's not the same, but if you have DWA, I wouldn't recommend getting UBC. But they are not the same. No, but they're both courses, like big courses. That's why they similar in price. I do know people who have them all, though. I do know people who have DWA, UBC, like all the big price courses. So some people have them all. I just would never tell a person, hey, I would never try to market to a person that has DWA like they absolutely need UBC, right? But it's different, though. Because UBC, they're both courses that teach in digital marketing, but UBC focuses heavily on building a brand on social media and building your personal brand. So that's why it's the ultimate branding course. So that's why I like UBC. It's in-depth marketing too, but also teaching you how to show up online and like build a personal brand so that people know who you are and like you attract more customers, right? So they're different, but I'm pretty sure some information overlaps probably, just in different words. But yep. Hopefully that answered your question, T. But yep, I know several people who have both of them. I don't have them both. Yeah, my goal for next year is to do this full time. At least by mid year, I want to already doing it full time, or nothing past that point. But I want to have multiple streams of income, right? Because I'm not just going to depend on selling digital products. I'm monetized on YouTube. I'm going to focus more on my YouTube channel too. I make money from YouTube. I have a digital products business. I'm an Amazon influencer, so I make money from doing Amazon video reviews, right? So multiple streams of income. That's what I'm talking about, like that. I have TikTok Shop. I don't really promote TikTok Shop items, but I have TikTok Shop as well. I've been in the been able to do TikTok Shop for a while, but I don't really focus on it too much. But a lot of people do really well with TikTok Shop. I probably could too if I actually promoted products, right? But I don't. I hope so. Thank you for that. I really hope so, because 9 to 5 is not for me. I ain't knocking nobody who love their 9 to 5, because if you love your job, good for you. I wish I had one I love, but I just don't want to work for nobody else, right? I just don't. I ain't with the. I think once I got to a certain point in life, I'm not with the having to ask for time off, having to ask for vacation, having to step away and ask for a break, having to tell somebody when to go eat. Like, I'm over it. I'm just over corporate America. That's just me in general. I just want to be my own boss, do my own thing, manage my own business, come and go as I please, take vacations when I feel like it, wake up when I feel like it, work from wherever I want to work. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. That's the goal for me. Just do what I want to do. Run my business how I want to run it. Yes, that's the goal, because that's the whole reason that I invested in UBC, y'all. All them reasons right there. I was like, I'm done. I got to do something. Because what they say, if you don't make change, nothing going to change, right? If you don't change nothing, nothing going to change. So sometimes you got to step out on faith and do something different. You got to invest money to make money. You think I wanted to invest in UBC and pay $500? No. I watched for a long time, and I was like, I don't need that. And then one day, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get that, because I got to that point where I couldn't take it. I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm fixing to do it. And I bought it. I bought it from somebody, and it was the best thing I could have did, because look, now I still don't like my job, but at least I'm not stressed out behind money, right? That's one less thing I got to worry about. I don't worry about money no more. Working for time off and everything. Ghetto, girl. It's ghetto. Corporate America is ghetto. It's ghetto. Right. I think it's ridiculous, honestly. And y'all, it's crazy. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, the company I work for, I don't want to say it's a bad company, because I have health insurance, which is a whole nother scam, but whatever. I have health insurance. I have 401k. I have all this stuff. I get vacation time. I get sick time. So I get the things, but guess what? I don't get to just take them when I want. I got to apply. I got to put in. And guess what? Right now, I want to take off a certain day in November, and I can't. I got the time. I can't take off because there's no more time available. To me, that's BS, right? I'm like, I got the time to take, but I can't take it when I want to take it, because it ain't enough hours for me to take it. Because to me, that's ridiculous. See, when I work for myself, I ain't got to worry about that. I just do what I want to do, right? So that's why. And then to work, give your all to a company, right? Do the best you can. No complaints, no risk, no nothing. And the minute you do one wrong thing, right? Because we human, we gonna mess up. They call you out for it, right? But you can be doing everything right all year long, and they praise you here and there, but it's not like a call out when you f up, right? When you f up, you about to know, right? That's what I don't like. And then we're not even gonna talk about the raise. You work your ass off the whole year, and they call you in a meeting for your little performance review. You get your performance review and you meet all expectations. To me, I'm expecting $5 something, you know? You doing everything you're supposed to do. And the first raise I got was $1. The second one I got is 50 cents. Oh, that's when I knew. That's when I knew right then and there that something gotta change. I'm doing the wrong thing in life, right? You mean to tell me I worked all year to meet all expectations and I got a 50 cent raise? Like, absolutely not. To me, that's crazy. So your income capped. Whatever you make hourly, that's what you're gonna make. You ain't finna make no more. You ain't about to make no less. Well, you can make less if you don't come your ass to work, right? But you're not about to make no more. That's what you're gonna make, right? Digital products, the income is uncapped. You can make high, you can make low. You can make whatever you want to make, right? So there's no cap on your income when you're running your own business, especially selling digital products. Because depending on how hard you work that month, how many customers you had that month, you may make double what you made the last month. But it took me a while to get here and get out of that mindset that they teach us, you know, growing up. You got to get a job. You got to do this. You don't realize you ain't got to do that. Like, I don't have to work for somebody else. I can work for myself. But they don't really teach you that. We condition to think like that we have to work a actual 9-to-5 job and work to make somebody else rich while they give us the bare minimum, right? That's for the birds, in my opinion. No. And it's crazy because I still have people in my life. I still have people around me, family, friends, who still stuck in that same mentality. They can't understand what I do. I'm not going to try to convince them because your family and friends are the main people who will never understand what you do. It's strangers that's going to support you, right? And they still stuck in that, girl, you better go to work. No, I better not go to work because first of all, my business makes me more money than my job. So why would I not dedicate my time to my business? Are you insane? Literally, I make more money doing this than I do my job. So why would I not give my same effort? Make it make sense, right? No, absolutely not. But best believe we're going to wake up when that alarm clock go off. We're going to be at work on time. We're going to take breaks when we're supposed to. You know, we're going to do what we're supposed to do. But when it comes to our business, we want to half-ass it because we ain't got nobody holding us accountable, making us do it because you your own person. So you got to really have that mindset like, this my business. This what I want to do. This how I make my money. So the same way I walk that line at the job for them people, you better do the same thing for your business, right? That's the mindset I have, and that's the mindset you gotta have because nobody telling me to get up and go on live. Nobody telling me to get up and post a reel on Instagram. Nobody telling me to take out my camera and make a video. I gotta do it though, because how is my business gonna sustain itself if I'm not putting out content? And I get tired, I get unmotivated, I get lazy, but when I think about the fact that I make more money doing this, so why would I not do it, right? Why would I not do it? I'm not going to let my job, like, have me tired. And I'm like, oh, I can't do this because I'm tired. Because I went to work and gave 8 hours to somebody who gave me a 50-cent raise for the whole year. Like, that's crazy to me. But some people, they'll do that for the rest of their life. Do you think the ports going on strike will hurt small businesses like digital marketing? Absolutely not. Not digital marketing. It might hurt other businesses, but it's not going to hurt digital marketing. Digital marketing is a whole nother ball game, y'all. It's not going to hurt that. I like watching your videos. They are helpful for me. Thank you. Yes, that's all I want to do is help other people, y'all. You will be surprised how many people have no idea about digital marketing and selling digital products. They see people doing it, but they don't grasp the concept and know exactly what people are doing and how they're making money. Like, you will be surprised how many people just don't understand or they just don't know, right? And if you don't know, what happens? You just don't do nothing different because you don't know. But no, I don't think the port's going to hurt digital marketing because our business ain't got nothing to do with that, right? Look, y'all got to think about it. It's kind of like, well, I don't want to say it's like that, but kind of like when COVID hit, right? The beauty business didn't miss a beat. I mean, I understand some places probably were not able to, like, make money and do certain things. But, like, when our government or whatever you want to call it goes into a certain space and you feel like people can't afford this, can't afford that, like, we find a way to get our hair done, our lashes done, our nails done. I don't care how much money we got. I'm getting my hair done. I'm getting my nails done. I'm getting my lashes done. when I was paycheck to paycheck before I started digital marketing, don't ask me how I was doing it, but I was doing it, right? Because we figure it out. Like the same way we figure that out is the same way you need to figure out how you're going to invest in the course, right? You just got to really want it. If you don't really want it, you're not going to see it like that. You're not going to think outside the box. You're not going to find a way. But if it's something we really want, we find a way to pay for it. Every single time. Every time. Every time. Because when I think back, I'm like, dang, how was I still getting my lashes done, nails done, doing all this? And I had all this damn credit card debt that I couldn't pay and was never going to get out of. Because I had so much credit card debt before I started digital marketing. Now I'm almost out of it, y'all. Thanks to digital marketing. I have almost got all the way out of credit card debt. But before that, I was never going to get out. Like, I was just paying the bare minimum. Paying the minimum. That's crazy. And if you pay the minimum, you never getting out. And my crazy butt did that for years, not realizing that I'm literally paying interest because I didn't know. It's like I kind of knew, but I really didn't. I didn't honestly really know how credit cards work, y'all. I wasted so much money paying the minimum because I never looked at my statements. I was just paying I just felt like, okay, pay your balance, pay your minimum so you not late, so you don't have bad credit, right? Not realizing like, yeah, you ain't gonna have bad credit, but you definitely gonna be paying forever. For the rest of your life paying that amount. But it's crazy. It's crazy how things can change. Like once you do something different, it's crazy how everything can change for you. It's definitely crazy. Yep, it's crazy. I am super thankful, y'all. Y'all have no idea. Because 6 months ago today, I started April 1st, y'all. It's October 1st. Or is it the 1st? Yeah, it's the 1st. Look, time flying so fast, I can't even keep up with the days. I started 6 months ago doing this. And I'm to the point where if I didn't want to work, I wouldn't have to. Because I can sustain myself doing this. I'm just continuing to work because I feel like it's smarter right now. Because I can save more money faster. Right? If I keep my job right now, I'm able to save faster to get to the goal faster so I can quit faster, right? If that makes sense. Not really, because if I quit, I feel like I'm not going to be able to have as big of a cushion I can have if I just keep working, stick it out, keep working, keep saving, then quit. So that's the reason why I'm still working. But yeah, it can definitely be done, y'all. Anybody can do it. Anybody can honestly do this business. Anybody. Phone with internet, a digital product, that's where DBA, UBC comes into play because you're getting either a course or you're getting DBA. DBA, honestly, because it's a PLR community where you get a ton of digital products already done for you. You get access to all this information on how to make multiple streams of income. And you have everything you need, like everything you need with DBA, because you can literally resell DBA if you want to, or you don't have to. You can resell the individual products that's inside of it, or you don't have to do that. You can learn one of the things that it teaches you, how to do a t-shirt business, how to start an Airbnb business, how to do wholesaling, which is real estate. You can learn that stuff and start a business, UGC, TikTok shop, whatever. It's just everything all in one. So if you have that, a phone with internet, social media account, and set up a store with beacons or stand store, that's all you need to start, honestly. That's it. You just got to learn as you go and start posting content and marketing. Know your target audience. Know who you going to market to. So don't just get on there marketing and saying stuff and you don't know who you're talking to. So figure out who you going to talk to. Who is your target audience? Who are you trying to help? What kind of person? And post content targeting those people. That's it, y'all. Learn as you go. I wish I would have waited and got UBC. I got a different course, but it's okay. I'm still learning. Always a student. Yes, always. Even me, I'm still a student. I learn every day. Every single day, I learn something new. Multiple things new. And some of I'll be feeling like be the dumbest stuff, and I'll be like, you done made all this money and you ain't know that? That's literally, I didn't know. Were you overwhelmed with all the options it offered, or did you kind of know what you wanted to learn? Are you talking about from DBA? I think you're talking about DBA because DBA is the one that has different things. Yeah, so you should definitely not go into DBA with a mindset like, oh, let me go in here and do this. That's not what you should do. Yeah, so no, I wasn't, because I know some people may be. It depends on the person. So some people may be. I wasn't, because I knew better. I knew not to go in there and think, okay, I'm gonna learn this, because it don't work like this. You kind of gotta know what your interest is. So when I first got DBA, I didn't even go in it to learn the business. I went in it to add it to my store, honestly, to resell DBA as a whole. So when I first got it, I didn't even focus on learning another income stream, right? I went in it I went in it as a business move because I already had UBC and I already was making sales, and I saw DBA and I watched DBA for a while, and I got it as part of my plan because I was like, okay, this is super valuable. Of course, I wanted it too because there's so much information to learn from. But when I first got it, I didn't even try to like learn a business out of it. I simply got it because I saw that it was beginner friendly and it was a way to get people started. And a lot of people that would come to me would try to get UBC and they wouldn't get approved for the payments and they couldn't start, right? So I was like, DBA will be good for people who can't afford UBC because it's valuable. It's still teaching you what you need to know, and then you learning all this stuff, you getting all this information. So that's why I originally got DBA, because it was more affordable for me to offer my audience, which worked because I had a lot of people who couldn't get UBC who start with DBA. But it can be overwhelming to some people, especially if you really, really beginner friendly and like social media, because you're gonna go in there and think like, oh, I need to learn this. Focus on what interests you, right? So if you interested in like making t-shirts, making cups, focus on Printify, learn it first. Set it up, like set a store up, actually do that first. And like if you do it and you have it all set up and you're doing good, there's nothing wrong with learning something different to make another stream of income. But I definitely will not go in there like trying to focus on all the different ways to make money. So if you go in there and just kind of look at it like, okay, this is a program that I can resell, I can set it up in my store, I can start talking about it in my content to help other people. You can do that, and then you can focus on learning like one side hustle at a time, or one. You don't have to learn them all. It's really up to you. Yep. So it depends. You just got to know how to like go in there and not think you need to know everything, because you don't need to know everything. You just need to figure out what's going to work for you and what's going to help you and what's going to make you money, right? That's good, Bruce. I'm glad I was able to. Yes, so that's kind of how that works. Because what may not work for you at first, something else might work for you that's in there. But yeah, if you continue to learn in this business, it's not like you're gonna stop learning. It's always something to learn. It's always something new. Like I learn something all the time. If you don't have that mindset and think you know everything, you ain't gonna make it. Cause I'm always learning. I still sit in Zooms. UBC does like a Q&A call every week on Wednesday. So tomorrow, no, yeah, tomorrow they do a Q&A call every week where the creators of the course actually go in there and host a live call. You join on Zoom and they answer questions. They let you ask questions. I never ask questions, but I'm in the Zoom calls all the time, y'all, because I always learn something. So I'm always in there listening because I be want to know what they have to say, right? And they always teaching something. So it's like never ending like learning, honestly, which is good because you can always keep scaling your business, keep changing it up, keep changing your strategy if you need to. Even now I'm still learning, y'all. I make sales, but like Instagram right now, my Instagram views are so low. I don't know if it's Instagram tripping or me, but I still post my reels every day. I still do what I'm supposed to do, but I don't let that stop me because I still got a business to do. I'm still on TikTok. I'm still on YouTube. So I still just post and I don't let it get me down. I just keep showing up every day, right? But there's a lot I can learn like on for Instagram, honestly. Anybody got y'all was supposed to get off what, like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago? Anybody got questions before I get off live about DBA or UBC? I think is that TikTok you saying? Have a bigger impact? YouTube? Not really. It depends because there's people who are strictly on Instagram as faceless creators, not even showing a face, making hundreds of thousands of dollars less than a year. So it really just depends. It's just when you go on Instagram, Instagram is just it's a whole different ball game. I just feel like Instagram, you gotta come with the aesthetics. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just feel like it's gotta be aesthetically pleasing for it to resonate with people. I don't know. That's just my. But TikTok definitely, because on TikTok you can show up as yourself, just be you. On TikTok. And then especially if you face forward, like if you face forward, y'all, there's a lot of people who are beginners. They scared to go live. Me, I'm not even a beginner no more, and I'd be still scared to go live on TikTok. But I come live on YouTube. But there's a lot of people who I look at them as encouragement. Honestly, they be beginners getting in this, and they be scared to go live, and they do it. They get on live and they suck it up and they keep going. They keep going. I followed a few of them, and now when I see their lives, you wouldn't even know they was scared like months ago because they run their lives so well because they actually just faced the fear and started going live. And they have people in there asking questions and they complete beginners. They have people in there, they be in there making sales. So it's all about what you put into it and how bad you want it, honestly. How bad do you want it? YouTube is slept on, Bruce. That's why I be on YouTube. When it come to YouTube is slept on when it comes to digital products, but I be over here. I be on live over here. I be posting my shorts over here. Most of my sales come from YouTube now. And it wasn't always like that. But people forget about YouTube when it comes to like marketing digital products and teaching people stuff about digital marketing over here. Especially the shorts. Like they forget about the shorts. They'll do the long form content, but not really the shorts. Yep, exactly. Me too. Like if it's something I want to know, if I can't find it on Google, I'm going to YouTube to find out. Somebody got a tutorial somewhere, right? Every single time on how to do something. That's why I be telling people like if you trying to do something you can't do it, go on YouTube. Find a tutorial where somebody walking you through how to do it. Like try to do it yourself. Yep, I believe it because I definitely be on there searching. I be searching on YouTube. It's crazy though because TikTok too now. You can go on TikTok and search something and somebody got a video about it. They trying to put Google out of business, I think. That'll never happen though. Okay, y'all, any last minute questions before I go? If anybody is interested in DBA or UBC, it's linked in my bio, y'all, under my Stan Store. Yes. You can definitely learn a lot from all social media, honestly. All right, if nobody has questions, I'm about to go. If anybody is in here that can't do UBC or DBA, like can't afford it, I have a faceless beginners plan, y'all. It's teaching you how to do faceless though. So that's only if you want to do faceless. It's not a course, it's just an ebook that teaches you all about faceless. It's a starting point. It's only, I think I have it $19.99, so $20, y'all. For anybody who wants to start but can't, at least you can have some kind of information. I think it's like 107 pages. I sell that all the time. So if you want information on how to do faces on Instagram or TikTok, that would also be a good starting point for anybody. Just to start until you're able to like afford a course or like a bigger product. But y'all, I'm about to go because I'll keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. I'm gonna try to come live. What's today? Tuesday. I'm gonna try to come live tomorrow too, y'all, around the same time. But I will see y'all in my next live. And thank everybody for being on here and get started. That's the last thing I'm going to tell y'all. It's the beginning of Q4, so you have time. You should definitely get started today. And if you have questions, the best place to reach me is on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. Also linked in my bio, and just send me a DM if you have questions and I can answer the question over there for you. But I will see y'all later. Good night, everybody.